I have my coffee, I have my projects. I think I am ready for FLOSSTUBE number 25. 3 finishes and yeah, a lot of stuff, including some new ones. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, so I think we're good to go. Hello, welcome back to a Random Stitcher. Or welcome to a Random Stitcher if you're here for the first time. This is FLOSSTUBE number 25. And it is Wednesday the 12th of February. Today we are going to do a FLOSSTUBE as we usually do. But it's a kind of a special day because I have the first finish of the year. I actually have 3 finishes to show you today. One of them is not mine. Then I have one new that is a project that is already kitted up. I have 2 other new ones that is not kitted up, but I'm going to. We are also going to update my board today. And I have changed the way I'm doing it, so yeah. And also we are going to pick projects for next week. And also, of course, the Scandinavian challenge, kind of part 2. So we're going to pick a country today and talk a little bit about that. So yeah, let's dive right into it and welcome. Yep, hello, my name is Lone. I am from Denmark. And I have a sore throat today. But it has been a very productive week, and that's how it usually goes when you are close to finishing a project. You just push through and you want to finish it. So I did that. So yeah, I got 3 finishes to show you. 2 of them are mine. One is my husband. And in total this week, I have stitched well over 5,000. I think it's about 5,600 or something. I think that's probably my record. And that is because I wanted to finish that project. I have stitched on 9 projects in total, and 2 of them are finished. Yeah. So yeah, that's been a very productive week. Although I have been feeling a little bit under the weather, kind of. Still I am sore throat. Yeah. Good, let's go. I will start with showing you the finishes. Start with, I have them all 3 on here. So this is the first one, my husband's. He previously finished Kansas City Chiefs gnome. This is Ravens gnome. Unfortunately, they didn't make it into Super Bowl, but they're still my hero. So yeah, there's a little over 5,000 stitches in this one. And last time, I think he was around here where I showed you. So he has done all that. And there was supposed to be a lot of backstitching around here, but we didn't think it would make big of a difference. So all I did was this one up here, the bow, kind of. So the rest is not backstitch, but I think it's absolutely beautiful. Gray bearded gnome. So he has plans on doing one more. Maybe he wants to go with eagles. We talked about that. Could be fun every year for him to do the winner of last year's Super Bowl. Did you watch the game? We did. I did. My husband was. He is full-blown Kansas City Chiefs fan. He also have one other team that he likes, the Ravens. But he's really, for me, I'm with him because I'm always loyal to my husband. So we sometimes I maybe say that I'm a fan, but maybe not that much. To be honest, I'm a bird watcher, and because I only started to watch it a couple of years ago, and I didn't know anything, so I was just immediately attracted to every team that was called something with bird. So Ravens, Cardinals also because we have Jelle Froholt playing on that team, center, and Eagles. Yeah, the very first time I watched NFL was Super Bowl 2 years ago, where it was Eagles and Chiefs. And I really voted. I cheered for Eagles. And secretly, I did it this time as well. So when Eagles started to kind of run over Chiefs, I couldn't restrain myself. I was just, woo, yeah. No, my husband really got annoyed with it. And he just couldn't bear to see his beloved Chiefs got run over like that. So he went to bed. Also because he had to go up early next morning. So I stayed up the whole game. And I think it was 5 in the morning until I got to bed. It was so exciting. We have seen before the Chiefs really come back strong in the fourth quarter. So I had to see, can they do it? But no, they were. It was a little bit sad to watch, yeah. But the Eagles won, so my birds are strong. I'm sad for the Chiefs fans. Quite a roller coaster for them. Okay, so let's not talk more about the Super Bowl. He finished his Ravens, and it's absolutely adorable. Yep, very adorable, I think. So let's see if he chooses Eagles or he's just mad at them and don't want to do Eagles. I don't know. Okay, my next finish, actually not in that order, but I want to save the biggest one for last, so I'm showing the first one, the smallest one first. And that was for the Swedish edition last week, the Scandinavian Challenge, Sweden. I did this one. This one I purchased a long time ago, and I could not find the pattern anymore, only a picture of it. So I decided to do it, to chart it myself, and I did. I couldn't really see the picture, nonsense, the colors, so I just invented colors. I chose colors that I liked, and I actually changed them while I was stitching. So yeah, I really like it. The moose and Viking boat. My husband says it's a crown, but I say it's a Viking boat. And yeah, I really, really like it. There is 4 or 5 different colors in it. Oh yeah. This one was 516 stitches in total. So yeah, and the challenge was 400. So okay, next one. That is the biggest one, and that was the reason why I got up to a lot of stitches this week. It is, let me show you, Snow Hill Monastery. I finished it the 8th of February. There was 9,020 stitches in it, and then come the backstitching. So it was a Joy Sunday, 14 count. And yeah, my first finish of this year. So yeah, the bigger picture here. I really, really liked it, and I think it's really pretty, although I kind of backstitched with the wrong color, but I really like it. Here it is. This part down here was half stitches, and I think I was around 300-400 stitches in, and I really regretted that I did the half stitches, but I wanted to finish it. It may not look as I don't know, elegant or whatever, like full crosses, but I don't think you notice that much. Of course, if you go close, is that a thread hanging there? I thought I saw something. Maybe not. I don't think you notice that much. But of course, the top is the best. So I did backstitching on the up here, and a little bit on, and that one should have been a lighter color. I went for a darker one, and that was a mistake, but I didn't want to pick it up. So, and I also did some here and here. So yeah, I'm really happy with it. This has been my TV project, and yeah, it has been a joy to work with, I must say. The only thing is that it it didn't speak to me that much with the colors, but I really love the image. I think it's very pretty. So now I'm thinking that I might want to turn this into a project bag. The whole one, not cut it up or anything, but the whole one, whole piece in one project bag. I might do that. I don't know yet. But it's not particularly something I would hang on my wall, but I think it's pretty and I enjoy doing it. So 14 count. Yeah. That was that one. So first finish. Not fully finished, but finished. Yep. So that was my 3 finishes. Just checking if I am recording. Whew. I had some experience with that. So I did run out of colors because some of the sky of the Snow Hill Monastery was meant to do with half stitches, and still only uses 2 strands to make it kind of a faded background. But I went with full crosses because it tends to really get crooked when I stitch with half stitches in hand. I have to do it in a frame, and I didn't want to do a frame in my couch. So I ran out of some colors. As you can see, there's pretty much holes here and there. I had to go and find some other, but it worked out. I have my stash over here. So, and these ones are going in the stash as well. I just cut up this floss card and keep the numbers, DMC number, and then I can just put it directly over. Yeah, I'll put you up here. Good. So let's see. Let's continue with TV project. And I want to say thank you so much for all your voting. It's been a lot of you that has voted, and I'm very, very grateful for that. Thank you so much for helping me out. Your choice was Flower Bunny, and I did stitch on that. Did I forget to bring it? No. Let's start over again. Not completely over, but I want to show you my husband's work, my husband's whip. He decided, he has actually a couple on the go now, because after he finished a gnome, he didn't want to do another gnome right now, and he just couldn't decide on which one he wanted to do. So he started a little bit on the deer, the one I showed you in the parade. Didn't really speak to him when he started. He felt that it was a little bit confetti. He couldn't really get the flow in it, so then he asked if he could work a little bit on the Julebokken, my Christmas project, the Swedish one from, I think it's Modern Folk Embroidery. And I said, sure, you can do that. So he did that, and then I showed him this one, and he really wanted to do that one. So yeah, it's not something I wanted to work on anyway. So Joy Sunday, 14 count, 21 by 30 centimeters, and he really likes to work in a hoop. So this is what he did. I think I tried to count, and it seems he has been putting in 1,100 stitches around that. So yeah, or maybe a little bit more, but around that. So he just he really likes to just start in one place and just go forward. So not like me that is jumping all around, but I like that. So I think he wants to continue with the sky and then move into the wolf. Yep, that's it. And his stitching has become better and better as he moves on. So yeah, that was his work. I didn't bring the other ones, but he didn't put in much on those. So let's move on to my projects. Let us start with the Flower Bunny that you picked. And I really loved the image. I fell in love with it. And when I did the parade, it was the one that really spoke to me. And now when I'm working on it, I'm really not that sure about it. Because it is 11 count. I feel that I have to. I think it's annoying to pull out 3 strands every time. And sometimes it's, you know, it's a long one, and maybe it's just a little I need to stitch. So, and that is mainly because I wanted to do a one of the flowers, see how it looked before I kind of really moved on with it. So, and I'm not even sure how well I think the flower looked, but here it is in total. This is the full size. And I put in, I've calculated, 550, about that, in this flower here. What do you think? I'm really unsure about how good it is going to be. And now when I see it in the camera, it kind of looks good. What do you think? I really need to know what you think, because I think it is too simple, kind of. Very simplified. I think it needs a little more detail. And there's 50 colors. So, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. So let me know if you think I should continue with it. Is it worth it? Will it be worth it? That's just what I am thinking. I don't know. Look, my dog is. He's laid down. So here's the flower on the picture. I don't know if you can see it. It's all over the place right now. I can't really focus. No, it can't. It will not. I think my hands is shaking, so yeah. But here it is, and here's this one. I don't know. It's hard to see, right? Oh yeah. Let me know what you think. Should I keep on going and see how it looks? It's been a long time since I worked on. I feel like it's been a long time since I worked on 11 count. And I really like the fabric. It's nice. There's nothing there. So, but the thing with the 3 strands, it's really annoying. So I don't know yet what. Let me know what you think. Good. That was that one. 550 around that. Instructions. Don't need that. Next one, because I was a little bit, do I want to continue it? Though I love the image, but I think 14 count would have been better. But because of that, I chose another one. I chose a 14 count because that is apparently my go-to. I chose this one. Pansies. Even though they're calling it orchids. But it is pansies. So I decided to give that a go. 22 by 29, small one. It has 26 colors. On pansies, I did 600, about that, maybe a little bit more. It's hard to count sometimes. And I started with the flower again. Wanted to see how it looks, and this one I think looks very good. So yeah, I love the colors in it. It's this one. Yeah, it really looks good, I think. Yeah, and now I'm just maybe I could have several, a couple maybe, of TV projects and kind of switch between them whenever I feel that 11 count will be too annoying. This one hasn't got the softest fabric. The bunny is really soft, so yeah, pros and cons. That was that one. So for the flower bunny, I calculated how many stitches in total. 1.9% done. Pansies, I have 600. I thought I calculated it. Didn't I do that? Oh, I actually didn't. So it's okay. It's okay. This one. Next one is my daily 50, and you all voted for Summer Bunny. Was it late January you voted? Can't remember. But Flower Bunny it is. And that I have done 363. And I was meant to do more because it was also picked as a... let me move that. It was also picked as a weekend project, but the weekend has been a little bit crazy. I've not been feeling well and everything, so I just went with 50 every day and a little bit over and backstitching. So if I have a before picture, I'll put it in. If not, it is here. So I did a little backstitching on it, and I did a little oopsies here. I just really don't want to pick it up, so should have been a little bit more rounded. But I did make mistakes on this. Because the squares were counted wrong. So I had 9 or 11, I can't remember, instead of 10. So that meant the ball is a little bit off. But I decided let's try and make it work. So yeah. But isn't she just pretty? I did a little backstitching on this and the ear. So now there's the eyes and yeah, all the rest. There's a lot. It's all over. So I think I have a picture of how it's supposed to look. Here it is. So you can see there's backstitching on the bow and eyes and dress, everything. And the word summer. This is from Sodastitch design. I'm stitching it on what I think is 14 count, 2 strands. So yeah, it's so cute. She's going to be adorable. Summer Bunny. I stitched 363, and it's kind of an odd number, but I wanted to land on 1,000 in total. So in total, I've done 1,000. That brings me up to 66.7%, and I have 849 left. So there's still a chance that I can finish her this month. Let's see, it's a short month, so don't know. That's that one. She's very cute. Really like her. I'm stitching her in this blue frame now. Okay, next one up is my cat alphabet, letter A. The whole thing is Heather design. Artwork by Irina Gamashova. Looks like this. Is it upside down? No, it is not. And I am working on the letter A for my granddaughter, and it is a Christmas gift. I am doing it on a 16 count white, and I am stitching half stitches with 4 strands. And at the moment I'm just picking one color and finishing it. I did 500 on this, and I'm past 50% now. I'm at 50.9%. Here it is. See if I can put in a picture, but I don't know. Yeah, so I worked on the A, that I know, and also filling out some of the blues up here. So 500 stitches on that. So I'm saving the mouse and cat and stuff for last. Yeah, that's turning out pretty, I think. So 50.9%. In total, I have done 5,376. So I have left 5,184. It goes down to here and the side there. Yeah, nice. If I've calculated correct, I'm not totally sure, I think. Just putting this back where it belongs. So what is next? Next one is the parrot. I decided to put this in my project that I could pick from. This one, Joy Sunday, 14 count, 43 by 43, so it's a little bit bigger than the other TV project. It's not really my TV project, but it's just, I wanted to have one more stand in. So let us see. Yeah, I actually put in a little bit May last year, but it's actually not until now I really started it. So it was something that a lot of you really liked when we had that whip parade, the kids parade. So I worked on the beak. So 300 stitches on this. I wanted to see how it's going to look, and it's not complete, the beak, but I think it's going to be pretty. The beak is here. Oh yeah. I think it's going to be spot on. So yeah, I'm happy with that. So that will be amongst, that'll be on the board amongst the project I can pick. Maybe. No, not maybe. I can pick them, but it's not for sure it's going to be picked every week. But yeah, that was Parrot. This one is a little bit harder to figure out because it's a partial, to figure out how many stitches there are. If it's a stamp one and it's full coverage, I can calculate how many in total and calculate percent. It's a little bit harder here, so I can just say I stitched around 300. So, yep. Next one is Galaxy Girl. And that is also Heaven Earth design. I am stitching her on 16 count. Artwork by Molly Harrison. It's a mini Galaxy Girl. My stomach is growling. Sounds like I swallowed a monster. There is 88 colors in this, and they are all beautiful colors. I picked this because I had the winter blues and I wanted to have some colors. So yeah, it's just so many beautiful colors in this one. And although it is kind of confetti, and I'm really not a confetti girl, but I actually enjoy working on this. It's not something that I can do for long. And this week I stitched 240, also odd number, but I wanted to get to a round number, which was 1000. So yeah, in total I have stitched 1000, but this week 240. And it is easier when you keep a board to have round numbers. So yeah, if I have again a before I put it in. This is what I did. I worked a little bit over here and down here and filling out some of the ninja stitches. So not a lot, but I mean, look at those colors. She's going to be so pretty. Her head will not start until over here somewhere. So there's a lot of background until then, but it's fine. Will there be other fun stuff before? Yeah, we are going to see some stars because I'm starting up here. So there's going to be some stars and stuff there. Yeah, at some point. So yeah, it's something I actually enjoy, and I am doing it full crosses, right? Am I not? Yeah, I am. Full crosses. 2 strands, 16 count. So I think it's the colors that make me really kind of enjoy this, because it's just happy colors and just nice. It's also nice to work on something that is a little bit of a challenge, and yeah, it's something else when you work on something that is confetti, but when it kind of comes together, it's just pretty. So yeah, and I can totally get why people really love doing the full pieces, but for me, I like it all. Not too much confetti though, but smaller ones. Yeah, so good. That was Galaxy Girl. I'm at 1.2% with her, so I'm actually over 1% now. That's fine. I have only 82,200 left. And I think I do 200, 300 maybe a week. Yeah. I'm not aiming for a finish with her. I'm just enjoying the process. So, yeah. Next one I worked on, that was something I could pick from the weekend projects. Was the Little Doves here. I really wanted to finish March, and I'm still not finished with March, but here it is, the full piece. This is March. I'm close, but not completely. It is from Little Doves Design, I think it's called. This one I stitched 200 stitches on, and that brings me up to a total of 3,466 stitched, 17.6% done, and there's still 16,281 stitches left. So it's still in a hoop. Yeah. So I stitched the grass. There's surprisingly a lot of stitches in that. So I think one of the reasons that I don't push through and work more on it is that it's very poor fabric. It's something cheap I got from, I don't know which store, but I dyed it myself, and it's just annoying fabric because it's like it's I don't know, I can't explain it, but it's loose. So when you put your needle in one of the holes, you can easily get a wrong hole because it's like the threads are easily separated. So that's why it takes more time, and I get a little annoyed. But it's very cute. So when I get it again, there will be some flowers. You can see down here. There's going to be these beautiful flowers here. So I'm going down. The grass looks nothing like this. I think somewhere along the line I did it wrong. And also you can see the hill. I kind of I dragged it down to the ground by accident. So the March word is just going up here instead. So yeah, I don't know why I got the grass that wrong. Or maybe it's not. Maybe if you see it from a distance. Maybe you see it from a distance. Oh, maybe it's not wrong when it comes to it. I think maybe I had picked the wrong color for this one, and the one I was working on the other day was this part, and I got that right, actually. So, that's fine. So, that was Little Doves here, and that was the last thing I worked on this week. Yep. So here's my first board. This is my kind of weekend projects. It's really not moving forward. It's kind of not only a weekend project, but I'm still keep calling it that. I have changed it. Before I put in how much I stitched every week, and because I wanted to see how much I stitched in this year. And I'm still calculating that, but I'm just keeping track of it in a notebook. It's not on here. The thing that will be on here is how much I totally stitched on the project overall, and how far along percentage I am, and what is left. So that is what I am writing down. So let's start with Flower Bunny. It is way down here. So Flower Bunny, I put in 550. I'm at 1.9% done. I have left 28,350. I don't know if you can see anything, but it's very hard to hold it and write. Yeah, so next one is Pansies. That's up here. I only have right now how much I stitch on it. It's a new start, so 600. The rest I have not calculated yet, so I have to put it in some time. Yep, daily 50. Summer Bunny. I put in 363, which brought me up to 1,000. So that is what we are writing here. That is 66.7% done. And left I have 849 stitches. Woohoo. Yes, so next one is cat alphabet. Do I have other? For the weekend I also have Little Dove's Year here. That is here. And in total I'm at 3,466, which brings me up to 17.6%. And I have still left 16,281. Okie dokie. Parrot is not on here. Galaxy Girl. Yeah. So we're going over to the other one. As you can see, I have removed, I don't know if you can see it, but I have removed the Snow Hill Monastery. Next board. It is here. So I am doing the same thing. This is my weekly, but yeah, I'm changing it, as you will hear about in a minute. So let's just move along. Parrot, I put in 300. That was a new start. Didn't I put it in here? Did I put it in over there? I did. I'm sorry. It was actually here. Don't know why. Didn't see it. Parrot is down here. So I put in 300. And there was also a new start. So that's 300. Don't have percentages and stuff for that. So for the other project, that is Cat Alphabet A and Galaxy Girl. It is here. So let's start with Galaxy Girl. I put in 240, which brought me up to 1,000. Yeah, 1,000. And that brought me up to 1.2%. Yeah. Left, I still have 82,200. Okay. The next one is Cat Alphabet A. I did 500 on that, and that brings me up to 5,376. Did I say 300? Yeah. Percentage is 50.9%. And left, I have 5,184. That's that one. Yes. And there's some new ones on. You're going to see that. So we're just moving you over here. So that was the board. And let me just arrange stuff, and I'll be back with what I will be stitching on next week and the new projects. So for the next week, I will, of course, I have my TV projects and my daily 50 with the little bunny. Those are for sure. And then I have actually changed the way I'm going to do it. And before I have at one point had certain projects for certain days, and then I tried spinning the wheel, and I have hair, annoying hair. Now I come up with another way. So last week I let the wheel pick 6 for Monday to Friday projects and 4 for the weekend. That was 10 projects. And I'm still going with 10, but I'm going with the ones that I didn't touch out of the 10 last week. They are going with me, majority of them anyway, I think maybe all of them. My plan is to take all of them that I didn't touch with me into the next week. And if I, for example, still have 4 to get to 10 pieces in total, I will pick 4 more. And next week again, the ones I didn't touch, I will put that in. So that way I cannot stitch on everything all the time. So I think that's I'm going to try it out. Let's see. So the first one I picked, because I haven't worked on that for a while, is is my Lucky Owl. This is a Luca-s pattern. It's not a kit, it's a pattern I got from there. I really love this little beauty. So I'm going to put that in. I started her the 3rd of October. Took a little work to get the DMC numbers because it had to be converted. It was Luca-s numbers. So now I need to see it this way. Yeah, this is my starting point with her. And I just want to continue on the owl herself, putting in more. That was the one. I don't have a certain day on it. It's just, yeah. I'm doing her on 16 count. It is in total 187 by 150 stitches. I might crop it. You see, there's 47 colors. Yeah, full cross is 201 on a 16 count. Count white Ada. Isn't it white? Yeah, almost white. Maybe off-white. So that was the first one I picked. Next one is my Lothlorien. I like to do it this way, I can feel, because not only the wheel might choose something that I already stitched on last week, and then I going to show you something that you've just seen. This way it's something that you haven't just seen. So I like that actually. So here's a picture of my Lothlorien. It is from CountryMagicStitch. They have a lot of beautiful and fun patterns that I really, really like. It's like I don't know, she's just very good at doing patterns. Just my taste, with not a lot of confetti in. It's this one, Visit Lothlorien from the Tolkien universe. This one I'm doing on a needlepoint that's the same as 14 count, and I'm doing half stitches with 4 strands. 128 by 176 stitches. I started the 9th of September. So for that, I think I'm well over 50%. I might see it here. Didn't work on it last week. When did I work on it? No, I'm not over. I am almost at 40%. Last time I worked on it was 31st of January. So almost 40%. Good. This is my starting point. I'm working on this side. I have completed that side down here. I'm working on this side out here. This is the edge. So yeah, I am pretty far along with that. And then I'm going to move it down. I think it was picked last week, but I somehow didn't get to work on it. I don't know why, but yeah, sometimes it's just like that. Next one is Pink Cupcake, and that's a new one, and I actually kitted it up and everything. I just really, really enjoy it. I got it from the same designer as my puffin I showed you at one point. I got 3 patterns from him, her, them, and I think there was something you get certain percentage off if you got 3. So I got 3, and one of them is this one. I just so much fell in love with it. And at the moment, I'm all about pinks. Apparently, I love pinks, and yeah, beautiful colors. So I'm going to start this. I picked it for one of those that can be stitched on this week, this upcoming week. So it is 200 by 200 stitches. How many colors? 29 colors, so it's not bad. And those are really, really pretty colors. If you like pink. If you don't like pink, this is probably not for you. Look at all those pretty ones. And I did look at it's Pattern Keeper compatible. No problem at all. It just flies right in. I looked at it, the mock-up, and it looks so good. It really looks good. So I am doing this on a 14 count, just white. Ada. Really nice quality actually, this. Yeah, so I'm putting that in. I really like it. From Etsy, and the artist or the designer shop is called Mason Art Mason. I don't know how to say it really, but it's there. Mason Art Mason. Sounds a little bit French. I really, really like it. So yeah, that was one of the new ones. Put it over there. Next one is Beloved. I decided to work a little bit on my Beloved. Beloved is a gift for my youngest daughter. This one also have a nurse design. Artwork Adele Sessler. There's a lot of black and gray, and it's for 25 count. But never mind. I'll just do it once in a while and do a little bit as much as I can. It's hard on my eyes, even though I have everything just came out of this bag. Even though I have a magnifier light, excellent light, it's still hard on me. I feel like it's a good quality and stuff, but I easily get tired in my eyes, even though. So, but this is my starting point. I cannot look at the board. I haven't been writing how many stitches, but I don't know. Can I count? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think a little over 1,200 stitches. So, yeah. It's a mini. And there's not a lot of kind of colors. It is 248 by 325. So yeah, whenever I get my hands on it, I think 200 is about what I can before I get too tired. But I think I might move down a little bit now, and I don't think that I am going to park that much more. I'm not completely a fan of that Royal Rose. If I can, I think I'll just travel, but let's see how that goes. I did it with my Galaxy Girl this time, kind of closed off a lot of those parked threads, and I really like that, so I might do that. Yep, next one I picked was Dog Lover. And this is a small one. No, not that small, but it is 114 by 114 stitches. It is from Favorite Gnome. 28 colors. There's 10 colors for backstitching, and I'm doing it on a 14 count. So this I haven't worked on this time, so I think it's time it get a little up. I don't know why I have it in such a small frame, a hoop. Here it is. Well, I just continue working on her head. Yeah, I love the fabric. I say that every time, but I really do. I wish I could do fabric like this myself, but I wouldn't know where to start. I wouldn't even know where to get the colors and how to preserve them. I have had some bad experience with the dyeing fabric myself. Let's not go there. Good. Riolis is my next one, and the last one is just very far away. Come on here. Yeah, Riolis is paper charts from Riolis. I just call it Riolis, I don't know why, but it's called Go Left. When nothing goes right, go left. This one. So Now I want to stitch more on the blue letters. I think it's 14 count. 14 count, yeah. White Swigert Ada. And this wool acrylic floss is a little bit different than normal. Different experience. Here's my starting point, and yeah, continue with the letters. I started it the 11th of April last year. Coming up to a year. And yeah, it's about having fun. It's not a job. It's not a race. So, yep. Next one is Bowie. That one I started not last week, the week before. I finally got myself around to put in a picture of it. Here it is. This Bowie Unique Stitch Craft on Etsy. And I'm doing the hair. And the colors really annoys me. I don't like the colors, but I'm looking forward to moving down. So, yeah. Oh, it's really stuck in here. Okay, so that doesn't go that well. Yep, it is 14 count, 2 strands, full crosses. Oh yeah, it is the hair here. So moving over here, there will be some blue. And then I can finally go down to his face. Ziggy Stardust. I just listened to Life on Mars the other day. I like that number. And I will not sing it. No need to scare you off more. Yep. That was Bowie. Maybe he gets some stitches. I think I need to fold this a little bit more. Unique Stitch Craft. My little Freddie Mercury was also from Unique Stitch Craft. I feel like something is knocking over. It sounded like something. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, it's pattern keeper compatible, no problem. So that was that one. Then I have decided on cars for my youngest grandchild, Melda McQueen. This is my starting point. I don't know how many stitches, 200 maybe. And there's little 4,000 in them, so it's a small one. It's a nice little one. I found a needle. Why are you? There's a needle here. I think it belongs there. Yeah. 2 left. And the one is a new start. I decided to put it in because I have had this for a long time and I really haven't got myself around to start it because I was actually surprised how big it is. Now that I have it here, it's 200 or 300 stitches one way, and so it's just a little bit bigger as this one. But I just really love the colors, and it just reminds me of the time and the journeys traveling we have had in Italy. Tuscany View, it's called. It is from Avalon Cross Stitch Studio. Yeah, I love the colors. I haven't kitted it up, but I'm doing it on a 16 count white. So this one is not kitted up. But as far as I can see, it's not very confetti or anything. So maybe I can just do it one color at a time, at least at the beginning. Because sometimes it can feel a little bit overwhelming with a lot of colors to kit it up anyway. So I'm going to find a bag for this. Yeah, the last one is actually pansies. Where did you go? It is here. Yeah, I'm going to put in pansies, and you are going to find out why in a minute. This one. It's a printed, it's a stand one. Yeah. This is my TV project, one of them I have. Okay, so that was the 10 that I can pick from next week, starting from today. I have one more, actually, that I want to show you, that I'm going to start at some point. I don't know when, but I would like to have it as a Christmas gift. Also, for one of my grandchildren is this one. I did do, in that series, there's also an owl. I called the owl Ulla the owl. Because in Danish, owl is Ule, so Ulla. So, yeah. Yeah. So, and there was this in the same series, and I just thought, and the owl is hanging on my granddaughter's wall. So I thought this could be a cute one. It is from the Stitch Patterns. I found a little piece of 14 count. So I think I'm just going with that. The other one, the one she has on her wall right now, I believe is done on a white 14 count also. So to kind of make them match, I'm going with that. But it's not for this week, but yeah, soon. So those are my 3 new ones. And I think that was it for all my the FLOSSTUBE part, all my updates and stuff. I don't think I have any more wrote. So it's time to talk a little bit about Scandinavian challenge. I have forgot my tablet, so I'm going to find another way to pick the numbers of stitches. But yeah, short break. Yeah, I really enjoyed that challenge. I'm so happy that I decided to go through with it, because it's been so fun to see in my Facebook, in the event. The event is running on Facebook. I'm showing it here, and yeah, let me explain in a minute. But you have put up pictures, some of you that is participating in it, and it's been fun to see how what you have picked for Scandinavia. And last week it was Sweden, and I did that moose thing, which is here. That was my choice for Sweden. And let me quick explain what it is. The Scandinavian Challenge is a kind of event or challenge I started. There's an event on Facebook where you can join. My Facebook group is called A Random Stitcher, and on there's a tab you can click, and there's event, and there is the Scandinavian Challenge. So for 3 weeks, every week I pick a country: Sweden, Norway, Denmark, and I kind of spin the wheels or some. Sorry, got distracted. And this week I have forgotten my tablet, so I'm just going to kind of pick how many stitches. Last week was 400. There's also the option of 300 and 200. So one of these will be this week. And you can join any time. And I'm going to read. I also did that with Sweden last week. And this week I'm going to read also some facts and a little bit some things that can get you in a direction of choosing a project if you want that. So yeah. And the upcoming Friday, I will be doing a Stitch with me, where you get more information, more stories about that particular country. So I have decided, and if you have questions, just feel free to write it down below. This week I have picked Norway. So Norway is going to be the country that we are stitching this week. So I'm having coffee, and I will be talking a little bit about Norway. Some facts. Yeah, facts coming. Okay, so Norway is a beautiful country. The size is 324,320 square kilometers. It's smaller than Sweden. Population is 5,576,606 in 2024. The capital of the country is Oslo, and there is a little over 1 million citizens. Their flag is red with blue and white in it. So these three colors could also be something you choose your project from, project that has one of those colors. The national animal is fjord horse or moose. And the reason why I say two is because I couldn't really figure out if it has changed into moose or it's changed into fjord horse. I know they changed it at some point. So if you look at one website, it says moose. Another website says fjord horse. So yeah, either one of those. National bird is the white-throated dipper. That's a little black kind of and white bird that likes to hang out near low water, creek maybe, and they kind of have a. It's a funny thing. It kind of have the ability to swirl around in water and confuses whatever it's catching. I don't know. It's a fish. I'm not sure, but it can look if you look it up, for example, on YouTube. White-throated dipper. You probably see a video on it. It's very fun. So it's a fun little. Apparently, they have a lot of those in Norway. National flower. Difficult one to mention. Cotyledon pyramidal saxifrage. It's a pretty little one. It occurs in the mountains of Europe and has rosettes about 20 centimeters. I don't know if it's going to be 20 centimeters. It's a little bit confusing. But yeah, it grows in the mountains. So yeah. Okay, so traditions and artworks. As for Sweden, there was a lot of religious motifs, folk art, for example, folk style flowers, a lot of flowers, and also a lot of stars and crosses. And of course, there's one we cannot get around, and that is without mentioning, and that is Hardanger. That is kind of Norwegian. So Hardanger is white work, I think. I don't know much about it, but yeah. So if you talk a little bit about myth and history, there's of course a lot of Nordic mythology, and there were also they did kind of a lot of that also in the early works with gods and goddesses, and of course Vikings, big thing, and for example Fenrir wolf. And also trolls. That's very big in Norway. A lot of trolls. My husband has been there. I haven't been in Norway myself, but he has traveled there a couple of times, and there's trolls in the shops everywhere. So, yeah. And a lot of mythology, like undead creature called Drauga and Kraken, originate from Norway. And they had a little fun thing called kitchen witch. I don't know if that is also called Velva, but a kitchen witch. That is really fun. They still do it, apparently, some anyway. And it's kind of a thing that you can hang in your kitchen, a little witch. And it looks like this. It can look like this. Sometimes they make it themselves. And it's supposed to get you good luck. So, yeah. But I'm going to talk much more about tradition and history in cross-stitch when we get to the Stitch with Me Friday. What I'm going to stitch on is pansies. I was going back and forth. Should I find a new one? Maybe a little troll. But I can see that there's a lot of folk flowers. They have previous early works, a lot of flowers. So I figured I'm doing this. It'll make it easier on me when you do my stitch with me. So I'm going to do the pansies. So yeah, that is my work. And you can do whatever you feel like. You can go with color-wise, or maybe some of the animals. Or if you have something that really says Norway, mountain works, moose, yeah, whatever. It's a total free choice. It's just for fun. So now we have to find out if it's going to be 200 or 300 stitches. So I'm going to make 2 notes. And I write 200 on the one and 300 on the other one. So let's see how much we should do in 1 week. I'm going to fold it and put it in something. What can I put it in? Do I have something? Let me just take the cup. I have a cup, a lobster cup. I'm putting them in. They're here. I'm just picking one. I'm taking this. Well, let's see. How many stitches? It is 200. 200 for Norway. So I will be stitching 200 on the pansies. And my stitch with me will be Friday. And I will talk about history of Norway, stitching wise, and you know, sharing my personal stuff. So yeah, I look really much forward to that. And that was it for the. I feel there's something I have forgotten, but maybe I've forgotten to ask how you are. I hope you're good. I really do. I hope that if you're not feeling very good, I hope these videos will be able to cheer you a little bit up and yeah, give you some time to stitch and enjoy yourself. Yeah, so my personal stuff, I'm not going in there today that much. I feel okay, a little sore throat, but mentally, yeah. Let's talk more about that Friday. So I think that's all that's left for me to say. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you give the video a like if you liked it. And you will very much welcome to write a comment down below. Sometimes I don't respond right away. I try to give it a heart at least, so you know that I have read it and really appreciate it. And yeah, that's just how it is sometimes for me. But I really enjoy, appreciate, and I'm very grateful for all the comments and likes and everything. So yeah, I'm dragging this out, am I not? I think so. I don't want to leave you. I love doing these videos. So yeah, Norway, 200 stitches. I will speak to you Friday again. And yeah. So take care until then, and happy stitching. Bye bye.